So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Eze. That's a good ball. Mbappe! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well-timed, excellent interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's gone for the shot.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. Tonali. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers with whip. Kane! Oh, what has... And another try! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's tidy. Nice control. A lot of space ahead of him. And this is Kane! Goal! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Tonali with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Goulet. Bellingham. There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bellingham. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's the shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It's Kane! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third quarter of the game. Tonali plays it short. And it's Tonali. That's good play. Looking for the run. Real chance! That's another chance! No mistake! Into the lead once more! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Vietnam go into the lead. Goulet, he has found the way through. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bellingham. And here's Eze. Oh, he's bustling through here. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the counter is on. Barella. He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tonali. Now it's Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's the whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Vietnam get the ball rolling in the second half. Barella. Aubameyang. Good purposeful running this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, Red, nice interception. Barella. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Eze. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. And he's on his way. Pings it across. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Aubameyang. Here's Rodri. Now it's Kane. Kane. He's found some space. That's a sharp pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Aubameyang. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Tottenham appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at the space here. Bellingham looking to add to his goal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rodri. Barella, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Kane. Kane looking to penetrate opposition lines. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Goulet. Now Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Closing in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aubameyang being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Kim Min-jae did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Aubameyang. Eze. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good spread. Eze. That's the keeper's ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, De Ketelaere. Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Modric. Ah, that's a fine interception. Barella. Now it's Aubameyang.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Now, can they shot a goal?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's managed to get free. Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, it's Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. This is the lineup. Bellingham! So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano deals with that comfortably.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Barella. Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Aubameyang is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, super find. And it's Arda Güler. Strokes it back. Güler. That's good running with the ball. Lovely feet. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Barella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Tonali. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank. Threads one in. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. That's tidy. And here's Bellingham. And here's Güler. That's two. Can he finish? Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Almost half an hour in now. No goals as yet. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rodri. Güler. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Tonali. Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Mohamed Salah. Showing good feet. Or good take in a good area. And it's Rodri. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Barella did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Aubameyang. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Immediately. Substitution on the field. Number 13.
That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Can he spark a counter here? Great vision. Eze, he's got away. Stood up well to him there. Van der Ven, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. That pass isn't the best. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Kane. Now it's Aubameyang. Lovely bit of skill. Eze. Eze. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Tonali. Aubameyang. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Salah. Gavi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Looking to play him in. Incoming. Rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's come to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. Chance to climb up big. They've scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Vietnam have their second corner now. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Walker is there, and he can pick it up. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution on the field.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And this an opportunity to pull level.
Number 18, Gabby. Coming on
We all love a trial, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Number 14.
Vietnam are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Substitution.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tadic picks it up out wide.
Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous here.
Now it's Eze. Haaland. Chance for a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tottenham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now.
And he shoots! And it's there!
The goal.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
3-0. It's a mighty effort! Oh, off the bar! Modric. Quality ball.
4 added minutes
That's
has
a
been
foul.
indicated.
Simple decision for the referee. And it's Musiala. He's on it. Can he get away? Rodri. Eze. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Tadic. So what can they make of this? Looking for the run. That is lovely. Tadic gets a cross in. Very nicely done. Well, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. Vietnam suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And now, to all members of the
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
join me in wishing
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating. Up he goes! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam are already... Chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Bellingham. De Ketelada. It's played through for him. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There's the shot! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Vietnam finding their passes. Rodri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. De Ketelada, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tonali. Chance for a shot! Foul right on the edge of the box, it could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rodri has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Now it's the Ketelada. And it's Rodri. Goulet. 30 minutes gone. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now this could... And a chance! Tries to get it clear.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Vietnam are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Aubameyang. Now it's Tonali. Oh, nice touch. This looks promising. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Barella. Turns and goes back. Goes for a shot! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. It's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Goulet. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arda Güler. Can he get it through? De Ketelaere looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Tottenham get themselves into the lead. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky...
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham. Aubameyang does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tonali. Bellingham. And it's Tonali. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's an excellent interception. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goulet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution.
Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rodri. Tottenham couldn't do a whole lot with it. At a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 23.
Rodri.
Number 13.
Vietnam have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Number 11. Chouameni.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Haaland.
Substitutions taking
Now
place.
it's Bellingham. Haaland looking to run onto it. Well read, and the danger is averted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Eze. Now the cross.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Musiala. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Eze. Foot in. Vietnam must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Foden. He's on it. Can he get away? Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off.
He's having a go!
Substitution in progress.
Nice control. He's a sharp little ball here.
3 minutes added time.
Tries to cross. De Gea deals with that. There could be trouble here. Now that looks a decent ball. Foden. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. De Ketelada, and here's Goulet.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's managed to get rid. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And it's Barella. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. Tonali. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is a brilliant interception. And it's Aubameyang. That's a little off target. Now it's De Ketelada. Nicely weighted ball. He's in space and looking for options. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. De Ketelada. Rodri. Aubameyang. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's having a good look here. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's having a go. Bellingham. Some good work on the right flank here. Good ball, good take. It's run loose here. That'll be a throw-in. Ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barella Cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now this could be a chance. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Looking for the run, and this is Mohamed Salah. And that's gone loose. Rodri and Maguire. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella, Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Foot in, or good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Tonali.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Barella. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
And we're off again.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
The referee's awarded a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Mohamed Salah. And it's lofted through here. He's on it. Can he get away? Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, shot a goal! It's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. That's a dangerous ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Rodri, and it's Bellingham. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether...
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Coming on the field is number 20, Eze.
So there's going to be another change here. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Aubameyang really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Vicario did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rodri. Jose. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. To Barella. Mbappe. De Ligt gets a foot in here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Eze. Eze.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's to Paul. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's had it nicked away. It's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
No way through, so back it comes. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitutions taking place.
All hands on deck for this one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, nice touch. Bellingham plays it in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
There will be 3
Fourth
minutes.
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's a pretty loose pass. Modric. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. Maguire kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And a quick
Would you
reminder
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years.
Goes for a shot! Goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played. Knocks it into space. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulart goes on a charge down the left. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. Bellingham. To Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. A lit chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Tottenham grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when...
And the shot! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam take the lead. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Barella. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Barella. Oh, that's well spotted. Goulart. De Ketelare. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tonali. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Tonali. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's De Ketelare. Always onto this. Shapes and shoots! He scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection.
Quickly taken. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Goulart. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now this could be a chance.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Barella. Tonali. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best. That was well played, well stopped.
The Ketelada, who's set up one goal so far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Aubameyang.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's the Ketelada. To Ketelada. Bellingham. Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete.
There will be 3 minutes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Tottenham go into the lead. Decent chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, sweet feet. And that'll be the last act of the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
We're underway again.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Barella. He is through here. And it's Aubameyang. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He's gone for the shots. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
De Ketelada. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mbappe taking charge of the dead ball. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, he's hit the bar! Upamecano. Barella. Good ball, good take. Can he get it through? Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That looks a cracking ball. Bellingham. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. He rises!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Now it's to Catalana. Header! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind.
Shot, surely! Bellingham. And the Catalana. And it's Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's a sharp little ball here. Vicario gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland is onto this. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. He's picked his... There's the shot! Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Arda Güler. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Substitutions taking place.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
He's on it. Can he get away? He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. To Catalana. Driving on and making... And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Modric. Delivers the ball. Vietnam will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Aubameyang. That has been slung wide. And it's Barella. Showing good feet. Great ball, and he's in here.
Modric really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Aubameyang. And here's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang!
Aubameyang really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Güler. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's it.